Alright you guys, so I'm going to show you how to do your in-cab inspection. If you guys watched the first video, the air brake 2021 air brake inspection, this is the continuation of that. Before you start your air brake inspection, you can have the examiner help you inspect the outside of the lights. He'll go outside, you'll turn on the directions to let him know which one's on, so that way you guys can check. From the inside, you also have to inspect the indicators to make sure that you can see that your left and right turn signals and everything is working properly. So from the continuation of that other video, I'm going to start with inspecting my mirrors. I'm going to make sure that my mirrors are properly adjusted to my view. They're not cracked, bent, broken, loose, or missing, and in good working condition. Then I'm going to inspect my windshield. My windshield is properly mounted, secured. It's not cracked or broken. There's no pitting in it. There's no illegal stickers or anything obstructing my view. And the weather stripping is not dry rotted, cracked, broken, loose, or missing, and it's not leaking. Everything is properly mounted, secure, and good working condition. Now I'm also going to check my horn, and it's working properly. If you had an air horn, you go ahead and pull it and make sure that one is also working properly. All right, next I'm going to check my wiper blades. The wiper blades itself are not cracked, dry rotted, or missing. They're properly mounted, secure, and firmly pressed against the glass. I'm also going to check to make sure that the washer fluid, that it has washer fluid, and that it also is working properly, and it is. The next thing I'm going to inspect is my lights. So my left turn signal is working properly. My right indicator light is working properly. My lights are working properly. My high beams are working properly. They do come on and turn off. My four-way flashers are working properly. Okay. Next, I'm going to go ahead and jump into my gauges. My oil pressure is working properly. It should be between 40 and 60 psi, but it is working properly right now. We're not moving. Next is my water temperature, my coolant temperature. It is working properly. Normal range is between 180 to 200. So mine is working properly right now. DEF indicator light is working properly, and I do have more than 1/8 of a tank on my DEF. I do have enough fuel for the day. My primary and my secondary air gauges we know are working properly because of the previous video when we inspected our air brake inspection and we did a cheap cutout. My voltmeter is a digital voltmeter. It should be reading between 12 and 14 volts. I'm currently at 14.1 volts. Next, I'm going to move on to my defroster. And my defroster, my windshield, and my heater is working properly. I don't have to reach for it, but I will check. You can hear that it is working properly. My seatbelt, at this point, this is when you want to make sure that your seatbelt is working properly. It's not cracked, frayed, ripped, torn. It does latch and unlatch properly. It's in good working condition. I'm also going to check that my seatbelt is properly mounted and secured. And the last thing I'm going to check is my emergency equipment. I'm going to make sure that I have a fire extinguisher that's on the ground, is properly mounted, secure, charged, in the green, and up to date and in good working condition. I'm also going to check to make sure that I have my 3 reflective triangles that are in the back in the toolbox, along with my spare electrical fuses that are also in the back in my toolbox. And this concludes my in-cab inspection. Next, I'm going to move on to my outside inspection. If you have any questions, feel free to post them on there. If you like the way I'm doing it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. So now I just want to point out that we're not here to mentor somebody or show them 100% how everything goes on the road and everything. We're showing you how to pass your CDL test, your behind the wheel, your inspections. A mentor is a totally different story. You need to be with somebody that's a professional driver. I would say at least a month, maybe more, so you can learn everything that's going on the road. These videos are just to show you how to pass, what they're looking for. Now I get it, the steering wheel, no more than 2 inches of play or 10 degrees on a 20-inch steering wheel or whatever it is. That's not part of it. They're not really looking for that. You can check that your floor is clean and your dash is clean. Your truck should be clean anyways. So, I mean, they're not gonna ding you on points for that. Your You're in neutral. Obviously, when you do a safe start, you're gonna check that your pedal's working properly. All that's not part of it either. Your shifter boot, not cracked or broken, loose, missing, letting any exhaust fumes, that's not part of the exam either. So I'm only showing you exactly what you need to see so you can pass the test. Next, we'll move on to the outside inspection on the next video. Like I said, if you like these videos, just give us a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.